Hi, I'm Mamitan. This is a Good Small booth here at Comic-Con. We've got a lot of awesome stuff on display. We've got a couple of our really popular Figmas, Figma Link and Figma Samus. We had them on display here at sale at the event, and they went really quick. A little quicker than our Japanese team anticipated. So that might mean more selling this stuff in the future.
Awesome.
You don't know? Yeah.
Awesome.
We also brought a whole bunch of our Miku set, especially Miku Dayo. I'm in love with Miku Dayo.
Of course.
I'll admit, she's here because of me, because I was like, we have to bring Miku Dayo because I love Miku Dayo so much.
Awesome.
Yeah. And then just to show off, we also brought the original 1/8 Miku with Rin and Len. Rin and Len just got a re-release.
Talk a little bit about these products as well.
Oh yeah. So we have on display here, we have two different Miku Nendroids. We have Miku 2.0, and then we also have original Miku on the other side. It's been interesting dealing with fans asking, what's the difference? And so I've been pulling out both boxes and showing off all the different new option parts that Miku 2.0 comes with. She comes with different hair parts, a nice sitting option, different faces, new face, new paint, new sculpting. So the new
it definitely worth getting 2.0.
Yeah, 2.0 is amazing. But we do still have fans who want original Miku.
Of course.
So we do also have original Miku on display and for sale. Yeah. And we also
possible of doing 2.0 for other characters, like maybe Kaito.
Maybe
or...
Kaito? Yeah, I don't know yet. Yeah.
Oh.
Depends on the demand.
Of course.
Yeah. But usually the best way for us to gauge, like, which ones we should do in the future is when fans like comment on the Facebook and the Tumblr, and they let us know, hey, I really want this figure. Make this figure already. Because then I let Japan know, and then they'll be like, oh, okay. Okay, since
awesome.
they want it. Yeah.
Awesome.
Now we have on display here Figma Eren and Figma Mikasa from Attack on Titan. Figma Mikasa just came out for pre-order, and Eren will be coming out really soon.
Sold out everywhere.
Sold out everywhere. That's why we always try and push people to go to the Good Smile online shop, because we keep it open.
You get the exclusive base and stuff too,
we
right?
also have the exclusive base.
Yeah.
But it'll stay open longer than for most retailers, because most retailers limit themselves to a certain amount.
Yeah,
we
course.
keep pre-orders open for that entire period, so that way fans can keep pre-ordering throughout that time. But then once it's closed, it's closed.
Once it's closed.
Yes. We also have on display our Figma Colossal Titan. It's actually a 3D modeled print. This is the one we showed off at WOMFest.
Yeah.
So he still doesn't have his joint system in place yet. Just to give everybody an idea of like how big he is can be.
Awesome. How about the Miku Tech 2020?
Yes. There's a Miku Tech 2020 on display by Max Factory. Just based off of the Shirameo's design for 7th Dragon 2020. I love how intricately sculpted like the feathers on her side are, and the flowing of her hair. It looks exactly like the art.
It looks exactly identical. They're very impressive too in the display. A lot of presence.
It's Nendroid Asuna, Nendroid Kirito from Sword Art Online.
Already available.
Yes. Asuna was so popular, she already got a re-release.
Yep.
Also on display and actually for sale at the event, we have Figma Hayate, Figma Nanoha, and Figma Fate from Magical Nanoha, the movie's second A's. Fate's been the one that sold out the quickest though. But the other two are close behind. And Free Nyaruko.
Personal favorite.
You guys didn't bring Okabe for display?
No, he's still in, they're still using him right now in Japan
okay.
for the final production.
Cool.
But can't always bring all of them. We can bring the ones that they're not using like at this
Yeah,
moment.
it's just like any of the Japanese companies pretty much. Because sometimes there's only literally one or two.
Yeah, exactly.
So.
And then on top of that, the ones that we do carry with us, they actually hand carry on the plane from Japan.
It makes sure they don't break, because they're not actually posable and stuff.
Yeah.
It's just mock-ups.
Yeah. So like they'll have little Tupperware containers filled with bubble wrap, and they carry that like.
And I know it because it says the PI booth over there, my imaginative booth. So we have a lot of that, the prototypes as well.
This is the Madoka Maiko version, a 1/8 scale. She was originally an Aniplex exclusive that you could only get off of Aniplex's web shop or at an anime-themed event in Kyoto. But we figured stuff out with Aniplex and let them open it up on our online shop for international fans. Since Aniplex's web shop, it was for Japan only. But yes, pre-ordered has recently closed. Well, Dandy with Holy Bell is actually an interesting figure because she was originally sculpted many years ago, but we didn't have the technology to be able to make her mass produced. She was made by one of the sculptors that works on our team, and it was just always a resin kit. And he couldn't sell that many because it's really hard to get all the finer details with the mold. And they'd always break, like parts would break off of him really easily. And they always wanted to make this figure. It was one of kind of like the top dreams. Like one day we will make this figure.
It was one of the most popular figures like 10 years ago, like 10, 12 years ago.
Of course.
Most popular.
And so finally now that we have the technology to actually make her, they decided, let's tackle this and let's do it.
It looks incredible.
Yes.
Is this pretty much what the production piece is going to be, more or less?
This is one of the more final production pieces,
That was very fine, very sharp.
If you even compare it to the original sculpt.
Yeah, they definitely tweaked it.
Yeah, they made the details finer on like her hair and on the wings. They're a lot sharper, a lot finer.
Yeah, definitely. I have the original one.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. I definitely ordered this one, but it's incredible.
Yeah, realizing that they were Japan only, so then everybody placed their orders, and then they got canceled. And so they both became very, very hard to find.
Going with like 200 for Samus, like 125 for Ling.
And so because the demand was so popular, and every event that we went to, people were coming by the booth being like, do you have Figma Link? Will you ever sell Figma Link? Please, Figma Link. And we'd have Aki-san, president of the company, at the booths, and he'd be like, everybody's asking for Link. And I'd keep letting him know every time that we'd have a meeting. I'd let him know the fan demand is still very high, and they were able to take that to Nintendo and let him know the fans in the U.S., the fans in the Western market, everywhere else outside of Japan, they're begging for this. And we need to do this before they start having to pay scalpers prices and they start getting mad at everybody. So we went ahead and were able to get a re-release on both of them.
Awesome. Well, it worked out. Not a lot of people have them. They have to pay the prices. Yeah. Although this is bad for the people who did pay them. But,
of course.
Patience.
Yes. It's a virtue.
Tell us a little bit about the Bayonetta.
Oh yes, Bayonetta. She's been very highly anticipated. Last year at New York Comic Con, the posters around the booth, we had one of Bayonetta. And the entire event, everyone was asking about her. Poor thing had a lot of delays, but like I said, perfection takes time. Yeah,
it looks incredible. This is also close to production as well?
It is close. It's still not a final production model. I believe there's still a little finer points being tweaked.
All right.
But she's very, 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 very close to being released.
Awesome.
Yeah. We do know she's been plagued with delays, but we just want to make sure because she's so highly anticipated that she's going to be perfect.
You don't want QC problems and stuff like that.
Of course.
That those kind of things happen when it's rushed.
Exactly, and we don't want them to be rushed, especially with such a popular character such as Bayonetta.
I guess some of these are actually already out.
Yeah, some of these are re-releases.
Yeah.
We have the Minami-K ones on display. We also have the Hidamaru Sketch Android. Some of them have been released. Some of them have been re-released. Other ones we're just showing off. The new ones.
How's the response been so far?
They've been pretty good. Yes, this is Freem's new line, Y Style, which is going to be various popular characters in Summer Yukata.
Yeah.
So we're starting with Saber and like that whole Fate Stay Night set. We have Rin, Ilia, Sakura. There's another
Sakura's
Saber.
currently absent. There's also Saber Ultra as well, right?
Yeah, Saber Ultra will be getting a release. We recently announced a Madoka line for it as well.
First one went up for pre-order.
Yes.